Hello and welcome to my crypto brief. Today's video, Cardano 2026, the Quiet Revolution. We're going to be looking at the scalability, privacy and real world wins inside the Cardano ecosystem at the minute or coming up soon. And what's driving this transformation? The Leios Hydra scaling solution, the Midnight Privacy coin, bridges to different cryptocurrencies such as Bitcoin, and there's a push within the ecosystem as well to get larger stable coins on the network. But first, here's something I found quite interesting. So the BRICS gold-backed currency pilot program, the unit experiment, it's been built on top of Cardano. Now, it's just a pilot program and it's not fully endorsed, but the new BRICS currency will challenge the dollar for international payments. Hundreds of billions, if not trillions of dollars of volume will be sent across that network. And to choose Cardano for something so critical, I believe speaks volumes. And considering that BRICS is made up of a lot of different state actors, they may decide that choosing something decentralized over something which has been created by one of the actors or maybe one or two of the actors kind of together, something decentralized may be more trusting for everyone. Now, I know previously the European Union commissioned a project on Cardano or something like that, and nothing ever came of it. But hopefully this program is more successful. And next we're going to look at Charles Hoskinson's 2026 master plan. We're going to enter 2026 with a game plan to not only be a great chain, Hoskinson says, but the most reliable distributed system humanity has ever built. So Charles has come out recently on lives and AMAs with a plan to address a lot of Cardano's downfallings, which are the DeFi liquidity, interoperability, and marketing gaps. To do this, a lot of the three founding entities, IOHK, Emergo, and the Cardano Foundation, plus the Midnight Foundation and Intersect, have all got together to form the Pentad, which are going to share budgets and goals to help deliver these things faster for the Cardano ecosystem. And if we scroll down here, we can see a bit of a timeline. So Q1 2026, we're looking at Midnight's federated mainnet launch. Midnight's mainnet push enables trustless bridges and native stablecoin issuance, USDT and USDC, on Cardano's network. Then halfway through the year, we're looking towards the scalability solutions, Leios and Hydra. And finally, in the second half of the year, then there's going to be a push for adoption. Next up is the stablecoin liquidity and wallet upgrades. So addressing the liquidity gap, the current stablecoin liquidity on Cardano is about 40 million. That's mainly USDM, USDA, and JED. And the ecosystem has allocated $30 million worth of ADA to onboard USDT and USDC. And they're expected Q1 or Q2 2026. Also, there's wallet upgrades for cross-chain handling in the pipeline. And on the privacy side of things, well, the Night token launched in December and has done quite well. The Midnight Genesis block is going to be minted soon, the first block on the Midnight network, in the safe port phase, which is for developers mainly. And then in mid-2026, the full Midnight mainnet launch will go live, and the private DeFi will then be rolled out. So next up is the Cardano scaling solutions, and they're meant to be delivered mid-2026. Currently, Cardano can handle about 7 to 15 transactions per second, and considering Cardano can do multiple transfers per transaction, theoretically, it could be seen at about 250 transactions per second. Anyway, Leios is expected to deliver between 1,000 and 10,000 TPS, and Hydra 1 million plus. Leios being on the Cardano mainnet and Hydra being an off-chain feature for different applications. And in early 2026, we're expected to see Bitcoin DeFi integration as Midgard and Bitcoin OS's bridges launch. That'll bring Bitcoin directly on the Cardano network and expose it to Cardano's DeFi ecosystem. And combining Bitcoin liquidity with Midnight's privacy features will make for quite an exciting DeFi ecosystem indeed. And here's a couple of other things in the pipeline. So there's Babel fees, which is actually live on some dApps at the minute, but not fully live on mainnet. And they'll enable you to pay for a transaction with any native asset. So you could send a stablecoin to someone and pay for that transaction with the stablecoin. Or you could use Bitcoin to swap for some other coin, or use Bitcoin on DeFi and pay for that transaction with Bitcoin. Next is Mithril, which is faster node syncing, which is a security feature. And the Near partnership, which will enable ADA swaps across 20 plus chains. And that's expected mid-2026. And as for real-world adoption, Hyperledger Identities are launching their privacy-first decentralized identity app in 2026. SERPRO Brazil have a partnership with Cardano to digitize public sector information. The Cardano Foundation are offering grants for bringing real-world assets onto the network. And Cardano is preparing for the 402 standard, which is new microtransaction standard on the internet, which will likely be used by AI agents, among other things. So there is quite a lot going on in the Cardano ecosystem. Will there be delays? Yes. Will everything go to plan? Probably not. But there is a lot to be excited about. Anyway, if you liked the video, please click the like button. If you want to see more, please subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you on the next one.